Which hurts the most? Large or small tattoo needles? This is actually searched quite a bit by tattoo clients, and today in this video, I'm gonna answer this, so keep watching. Larger tattoo needles hurt less. And that sounds completely nuts. That sounds counterintuitive. But the thing is, the pressure area of a large needle is bigger, obviously. So let me explain with an example. If somebody took a pen like this and punched you in the arm with it with 2 kilogram force, that would hurt a lot. But then the same force with a flat open hand and they slap you would hurt, but different, not so intense. And that's kind of how tattoo needles work. Because it's an external pressure for the most part. Of course, we're, penetrating the skin, perforating the skin, but the pressure point, when it's so tiny, will hurt more because your nervous system and brain will read it as more intense. So you have this like really intense, sharp feeling. It almost feels like a scratch or a cut. But when you get the big needles, they have a bigger surface area that they press down on. And so your brain is not able, your nervous system is not able to read it as such an intense pain. So with the larger needles, you have a bigger pressure area on your skin moving. And that means that your brain and nervous system can't read it as intense. But there is a bit of a caveat here, because when a tattoo artist is using larger needles on you, that normally means they're doing shading or filling in or packing of color in a larger area. And what happens there is that soreness will build. So it will get sore, and that soreness kind of compounds over time. So 1 hour, 2 hours, like you're gonna get more and more sore. If you took them, as a test next to each other on completely clean, not tattooed already skin, like nothing has happened already, you're not sore. If you tested a thin needle and a wide, thick needle next to each other on the skin, the thin one would hurt considerably more. And so when it comes to needle size, there is also the fact that the artist will and should always choose the largest needle that makes sense for the job. Meaning, if it makes sense and I have room to use a 7 Magnum, I'm not going to go for a 3 or a 4 or a 5. I'm going to go for a 7. It's for efficiency, for filling in spaces efficiently and faster, but it's also for managing the client's pain levels and making sure that they don't crash before the tattoo is done. So if I have room to use a 23 Magnum, I will. And this is a technique that is about efficiency, but it also helps the client with pain. And these are the little things that we do kind of behind the scenes. We don't explain everything we do to you as a client, but these are little things that we do that actually help you feel less pain than you would have if we had insisted on doing your whole tattoo with a 3-liner. If that's necessary, yes. But when it's not necessary, we pick a bigger needle for the task at hand. Does that make sense? So I hope this answered the question about the needle size and the pain. It's quite an interesting question. And yes, smaller needles, if compared in the same conditions with a larger needle, the smaller needle will hurt more. Does this mean that you should ask your tattoo artist to always use big needles? Of course not. They have to do their job, use the right techniques, and do what they have to do. But if you were curious about this, then I hope this answered your question. And thanks for watching, and keep watching my videos to learn more about all of these questions that people search online. So I'm doing 100 videos in 100 days, answering the top 100 most searched questions online about getting tattooed from the client's perspective. So subscribe to the channel. That really helps me out. I'm really trying to build to 1,000 subscribers over this period of time. And every subscription counts. Like, you count. It's like an upvote for me that this is actually reaching somebody and that you're getting some benefit out of these videos. So subscribe and let me know in the comments what you want me to make videos about, because I can answer your questions about getting tattooed. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.